Absolutely. I'm Dr. Susie Mitchell. Hello. My background is I've worked in the field of personal development for a long, long time. I don't want to give you how many years. So I'm a specialist in working with people. I'm a psychologist, and I've worked with all sectors, from banking to wealth management to the private sector to luxury retail to the third sector to the NHS, many, many sectors. And my passion is helping people. Hence, our title today is Emotional Resilience. Why I think we need to be emotionally resilient in this day and age is we really need to learn to cope with all the change that's going on in the world. There is change coming at us from all angles, and I feel that we need to have some mental strategies that can cope with this change. Otherwise it leaves us feeling very stressed, very maxed, and life, is a challenge then. So going back to what I said about the fast-paced change in the business world, before we used to have probably our grandparents or our parents' generation, because jobs were cradle to grave. Now people have got careers changing probably every 2 to 5 years now. So change is coming at us from all angles, it really is. And the pace of change is just incredibly fast, and therefore hence people's mental state, how they cope with the stress of life, is really, really a challenge for them. Oh, people keep asking me, there's always one thing to make, what is it that we could get, the one tip? And I would say there's so many different things, because every human is different. Every human being is different. How we think of things, how we act, how we do things, based on our life's experience. And it is due to our conditioning and our culture and our habits that we pick up along the way. So I would say if I had to pick one thing for change, it would be the change. It would be learning to cope with change as quickly and as possibly as we can, because the financial stress that's been out there in the markets, the banking crisis a few years back, the job situation, that's been a big catalyst for people having to adapt. So it would be learning to cope with change. Oh, massive results with the clients I've worked for and the companies I've worked with. Massive results, because what we've done is given them positive strategies and triggers to cope with whatever's being thrown at them in the business world and also in life. We all know that, a personal life affects a lot of how we feel and act in business. So I would say it's the strategies, the mental strategies, the positive triggers that have helped them, and that's what we teach on our events and our workshops. Well, today with what I've already just said, I think it's even more so that business leaders need to step up, absolutely step up and raise their standards, because the teams that they coach, the people that they work with, need leaders to be mentally strong. That's the key. They will only follow people who've got that mental resilience and lead from the front. Oh, everybody can learn with emotional resilience, from people in the field all the way up to top directors to business owners. I work with all sectors of the people, from team managers, team leaders, people in the field, workers out in industry. Really, emotional resilience, everybody needs it. Everybody needs it. Oh, my top tip, as I say, to be emotionally resilient, I feel we're all different. People are different, and we all look at the world differently. And we really have to find what works for us. Hence, when we run our events and our workshops, we're very, very proud that we can really look at the individual and come up with patterns of success for them. So really, there isn't one. I'm going to say there isn't one, because we are all so different. So I would just say it's how we look at the world, our mindset, our emotions, our feelings, and we know we absolutely can help people to be emotionally resilient.